My neighbor called me. I told him. It's crazy as hell. We got all the damn animal problems going on right now. I had told him the other day though when I had seen the mama cat, I said she pregnant. Today she shows up with kittens at our door. I don't know why she at my damn door because my dogs would treat her kittens like a football. I'm like, baby, this the wrong house to be at. You got a better chance at Moe's than mine. I'm just saying. Mo will feed you. I can't. I'm already over here struggling. Shit, I got Zeus. Um, so we thought it was mange the way it was looking, and I was trying to figure out how in the hell he got mange, but it's not mange. Um, Down here in the south, y'all know we have a hell of a lot of pollen, so he ends up out of. He's 3 years old. This is the third. This is my first time dealing with this with him. Basically, he he has a very bad sinus and ear infection going on. He's been clawing his ear to death. Ain't none ya. So I went ahead and took him to the vet, and they had to sedate him because he wasn't letting them touch his ear. He was not. He wasn't fucking with that. He was like, he's a gentle giant, but he won't let us touch his ear. And I was like, and I'm his mama. He won't let me touch it either. So if he won't let me touch it, I doubt he'll let y'all touch it. So he ended up having to get sedation. He had to end up having a minor surgery. He's still having issues. And then I don't know why in the hell they sent me home with eardrops. They sent me home with eardrops. And guess what? Hey, Shay. Hey, Kitty. He's not going for it. He's not. So I had to call my friend who runs a rescue, and I asked her, is there possibly a different medication that I could use on him instead of those eardrops? Because he's not going, and I'm not trying to traumatize my damn dog to put some eardrops in it. I'm not. Because my mom was like, just hold him down. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'm not fucking traumatizing my dog. Mm-mm. He's already a big old baby. Literally, he's 115 pounds. The vet literally said, ma'am, you have a miniature horse. No shit. I know. So, he's probably got to go back to the vet because what I want done, he's going to have to be sedated again, which is probably going to cost a hell of a lot more money. But I want him to get relief. Like, he can't even be out right now because if he was out, he'd be pacing. So that's where we're at with Zeus. He has been to the vet. I mean, unfortunately, he's still fucking with his ear, so he's got to go back because I'm not finna sit here and do that shit. I'm not fighting with no goddamn 115-pound dog to put no damn eardrops in it. I'm not. You know what, Jason? Got a problem with it? You can bounce, bitch. You want to say something else? You want to say something else, Jason? Please do. Please. Anyway, um, sorry, y'all. But so I was browsing our news and I seen some shit that is mighty funny. A former MPD officer was found guilty. What the fuck is up with y'all tonight? Y'all are some fucking weirdos, I swear to God. But hey, hey, look, this is one thing I appreciate. Y'all are giving me those views. So I appreciate that. Thank you for interacting with my chat. Thank you for sitting here doing all of that. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank y'all. You just helping me, dumbasses. But hey Bo, be careful, Bo. But so cop anyway got convicted of a statutory rape. He was convicted of it. Charges have been dismissed, and he found out his charges was dismissed in all in 60 seconds. And the judge said, well, he did everything he was supposed to do, but fuck the victim, huh? Yeah, they convicted him, Nunya. Convicted him and then turned around and said, no, he did everything he was supposed to do. And so when they did that, they pretty much just said, fuck the victim. I don't talk about Trump, sorry. Sorry to hate to bust your bubble. I don't do that. Because I don't fuck with neither one of them. They're both crooks. I'm sorry. Give me a candidate I actually can back. Because you got one wearing fucking diapers and you got one senile as shit that don't know which day we on. So, give me a candidate I actually can back. None of them. He met the requirements. Basically, what they said was a former NPD officer who pled guilty to statutory rape of a teenager is now a free man. Jeffrey Jones appeared before a judge Wednesday morning, first time since being on probation for a year. It only took 40 seconds for Jones to learn his case had been dismissed. Mr. Jones has totally complied with all court records. He successfully completed 1 year diversion probation. As a result, the case is dismissed. In 2019, indictment stated he sexually penetrated and intentionally engaged in sexual contact with a teenage girl. However, 1 year ago, he took an alpha plea to a lesser charge of statutory rape. The victim, who was 15 at the time of the incident, took a stand to express her disappointment in the plea deal. This so-called man sitting in front of me gets to walk free. Free to do this again, and he got away with something, and it's unforgivable in the eyes of God. Jones was given 1 year judicial diversion at the state's recommendation. The public may never know what came of the investigation and what evidence was collected that led to the plea deal. Jones' attorney says they plan on getting the statutory rape charge expunged from his record. So, Doc, what the fuck they got to do with you about me being a girl or not? I'm curious. How does that affect you at all? Yeah, he had diversion. But because he's a cop, or a former cop, let me rephrase that. Because he's a former cop, that's how come he was able to get away with the bullshit. Which doesn't surprise me because that's the fuck shit that they do here. Doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, y'all got mad? I just saw that. All the numbers went down. What y'all got mad because I blocked y'all? Oh, poor babies. Poor tink tinks. Poor tink tinks. Hey, you can go right along with them. Bye. But I thought that was funny as hell because I was like, y'all quietly did that shit. You quietly did that one. You literally sat here. Nope. Sure the fuck wouldn't. I don't know why my sexual orientation or what the fuck I do got any y'all's business. Sorry. But they they gave him a diversion. He only did a year of probation. He did no time behind bars whatsoever, and he got away. Because why? He's former fucking MPD, which I know a fucking former Memphis fire department person got away with that shit too. Like somebody I know close to me. Her ex-husband got away with assaulting and raping his stepdaughter. They was able to get he had to retire from Memphis Fire Department, but he turned around and got a job with Memphis City. So he's still getting the same base. Actually, he's getting paid more with the city than what he was getting paid with the Memphis Fire Department. No, that's the ass backwards politics we have here. It's really funny. Like right now, I got shit going on in court that I'm having to go back and forth about trying to get this shit resolved. And these folks can literally fucking murder, grape, all type of shit. And guess what? A year and they're done. A year, if that. So shit is mad wild. And I've been trying to sit here and figure that one out, but apparently that's how they gonna do shit here. Apparently. Yeah, they pull it 24/7. They do that shit all the time, kitty. Like, it's a constant problem, like I said. And I ran into one of my old cop friends. I don't fuck with Ellie. I don't fuck with Ellie. I don't fuck with them. I none of that. But Campbell is one of the ones I worked with when I worked at Nike. And I had ran into him the other day, and I know there's good cops on the force, but then you have pieces of shit like this that can do shit like that and abuse their authority and then turn around and, oh, nope, you ain't got to face no jail time. All you had was probation. Then you completed diversion. Then you, in a couple of weeks, you will be able to get that charge dismissed from your record. So guess what that means? You probably can go work for fucking a different county or city and be a cop somewhere else. Literally. I won't be surprised if we don't hear about his punk ass being on Shelby County Sheriff's Office or troopers or going down there to Olive Branch or some shit like that. I would not be surprised. And I want to know what the hell was in that Alford plea for. Why was that accepted? What evidence was put out there for them to walk back and say, we're going to give him an Alford plea? And I know with her being underage, they're probably not going to say or tell us, but yeah, that happened. Shit was mad wild. I was like, what the fuck? So that's the shit we doing now? That's the type of shit we doing? So y'all are basically saying it's okay for Memphis Fire Department, Memphis Police Department. Yeah, y'all can go out here and grape anybody, murder anybody that you want to. You ain't gonna do shit but a year of probation, if that. Long as you complete this diversion. Then the fire department dude that I know, the one, the ex-husband, um, he's supposed to register every month. He doesn't. I have proof of that. He doesn't. He doesn't. He's supposed to update his address as soon as he moved. He doesn't. Then on top of that, like there's so much shit that's going on with that, and I'm not gonna put their business out there like that. But he does a bunch of bogus ass shit in court to her and makes her life a living hell, and all because he's former Memphis Fire Department. This man literally was convicted of child rape, and y'all gave him custody of their daughter. Just saying. If you agree with that shit, there's some there. I have a problem with that. I'm sorry. Ain't no motherfucking way. If you just got convicted of, you literally sat here and raped your fucking stepdaughter, your current wife's daughter. You didn't have a choice. They had you nailed to the wall, so you had to sit here and say guilty. Soon as he said guilty, guess what? They took custody of her kids and gave it to him. Never once did a day in jail. He was able to retire from the fire department, so he was able to keep his benefits. Like, that's the wild shit we deal with here in Tennessee or West 10. Nashville is completely different because they just did some bogus ass shit in Nashville too that I read up on. So Nashville is passed, or has, they have passed a legislation that the oversight committees in each city will no longer have access to certain documents. So when they go in and do bogus ass shit to, like Tyree, prime example, and they have that oversight committee here in Memphis, from now the oversight committee will not get all of the documents so they can formulate their opinion of what happened. They no longer have access to that. That is a law that they passed in order to fucking help LE once again. It's wild as hell. No, you're right, Kitty. They do need to be held accountable, and that's another thing. You got a lot of these judges, and I mean, you're always gonna have them backroom politics where lawyers are cool with judges and yada yada. You always gonna have that shit going on. True enough, but how much more corruption? Because if it would have been me, let's be 100, I'd be under the jail right now. Ain't no come. I would be under the fucking jail. They do, but everybody got their own shit going on. What's the point of saying anything about it? That's how they view it. Everybody see the fuck shit that goes on, but a lot of people are not gonna step up and say, "Hey, that's wrong." A lot of people are not gonna go down there and be like, "No, he needs more time." No, that ain't right because let it been anybody from the hood or, uh, uh, a poverty community, anybody like that, y'all would have threw the book at their ass. But because they're former Memphis Fire or Memphis Police, they get a pass because they served and protect. Who did they serve and protect if they're sitting here raping kids? The girl was 15 years old. At the end of the day, you abused your authority, sir. You know you did. Even if it was, and I'm throwing this out there, consensual. Let's say that. Even if it was, you manipulated a fucking 15-year-old girl. And I have a problem with that. I do. Thank you, Denise. That's like I have a problem with that. Because you manipulated that child into thinking that was okay. And now that child has to worry about, are you going to possibly try to do it again? Because she had already said she didn't want your ass to get released. She didn't want your ass to be out here in these streets. She didn't want your ass. She straight up said it's unfair that you are walking away from this. But fuck her and her feelings, huh? Because that's just basically what the justice system just said. Fuck how you feel. He did everything he was supposed to do. He completed his diversion program because he did an alpha plea. And then you have the attorney literally sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, we're finna get that expunged. We finna get that off his record." Oh, so he can go and do the shit some more to somebody else in a different county. Great, wonderful, good job, Memphis. Once again, y'all have failed the fucking citizens in this city. Good job. I like. What do y'all give a fuck about? Like literally, what do y'all give a fuck about? I know the Memphis police get the most of our budget that's in this city. Literally, Memphis police gets majority of the Memphis budget. Literally, you can look it up. It's facts. MPD gets majority of the budget that is allocated to Memphis. Then you have Memphis Fire. There's the second ones. That's just like Elvis Presley. They had like a 10-year plan for Elvis Presley Boulevard. Guess what? $26.7 million somehow's missing. They can't even fucking finish the plans for Elvis Presley Boulevard now. Where the fuck did the money go? Like, where did the money go? Because this was to help revitalize pretty much I'm sorry, you gotta put a lot of goddamn work in the Haven. I'm just being 100. You gotta put a lot of work into the Haven in order to get that shit revitalized. I'm just gonna be 100. Where the fuck did the money go? That's literally all the news. Like $26 million somehow came up missing to the point where they can't even fucking finish the plan or projected plan that was for Elvis Presley Boulevard. Like, come on now. Yeah, went up on goddamn vehicle. Our tags used to be like 115. Now they're 150. Got to thank Harris for that one. And I still want to know why city residents have to pay Shelby County and city taxes, and why only county residents only have to pay county taxes. Make that one make sense. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Hey, sexy, but I'm just sitting back and I'm watching this shit, and I'm just like, they gonna run this city into the ground. And then I seen Tesla, the Tesla dude, Musk, Elon. Oh, he's gonna build a plant here, and people are pissed because they saying that plant can hurt the environmental. It can cause major environmental impact. People are pissed and talking about that. Yeah. XIA some shit. I didn't even read the whole thing. I had seen it in the news and I seen folks talking about it and I was like, what the fuck is that? And that's when I saw that he plans on building a facility here or a warehouse here. Um and I'm just more tax breaks. That's what you're doing. More tax breaks. Tax breaks we really can't afford to give. Shit, not if 26 goddamn million came up missing and y'all can't even motherfucking finish revitalizing Elvis Presley. But I digress. Then look, oh great, MPD out here playing fucking bumper cars with folks. Great, and that's another thing. Folks need to stop playing with MPD. And I'm look, if you in these streets, I don't give a shit what you do. But I'm telling y'all now, MPD is starting to use them choppers. Real shit. I done seen 5 people caught this week because they started using them goddamn choppers. You is not finna outrun MPD ass no more. They just chasing motherfuckers. They stopped all of that shit, that pretextual, hey, all of that shit where they said they wasn't doing that no more. Guess what? They doing it. They doing it. They tired of y'all shit. So yes, they got the choppers out here doing the motherfucking thing. I done seen 5 people on the news that got caught by the choppers. So while y'all out here playing, they are using them. I know 3 of them was Camaros. I don't know why y'all be stealing Camaros. They're pieces of shit. And them goddamn Chargers. Now, if you in a Hellcat or Demon, I give it to you. Yeah, you can outrun them motherfuckers. You can. But a regular Charger, a regular V6, sit your punk ass down. You ain't going nowhere. They got the same thing you got. I don't even know who that is. So y'all gonna have to leave a message. That kitty. They stole a yellow one. Out of all goddamn colors you steal. You steal a yellow goddamn Camaro. Come on now. Looking like a big ass banana out here. You know better. The fuck you thought? Come on. You thought you weren't gonna get caught? Goddamn yellow. Highlight yellow. Where the fuck you going? Nowhere. Your ass went nowhere except in motherfucking MPD's back of a squad car and at 201, either on the first, well, no, because the third, fourth, and fifth is gone. You only got the first, second, and sixth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Just saying. Because they fucking, I know what happened out there. They said that bitch on fire. That's the most shit we got to figure out. Like, come on, man. Shit. Yeah, you good. Yours will blend in. Yellow? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It was a cherry red one, a yellow one. One, I think it was black or like a midnight blue. And then you had two that was like in piece of shit vehicle. One of them was like a Kia or some shit. It was. They tried to outrun them, and MPD said, "Y'all got us fucked up." They started bringing out them chop on these folks. So if they think they finna spank off on them on the E-way or spank off downtown, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. My god brother's in the news right now. He tried to outrun MPD. Guess what happened? Broke hip, broke ankle. He is in 201, can't get no pain meds because they don't have any nurses because they can't keep nobody because they beat the shit out of the other nurse, so she quit. Then what the fuck you here for, Rob? Not being funny, just being real. But that's God's honest truth. He in the news right now, like his goddamn self. They is not playing with folks. They not, which I appreciate it to a degree, but it's like I told folks, if you in these streets, stay dangerous and get your ass move right. All this moving and stolen shit and you asking for trouble. You already convicted felon. What the fuck you got a gun in your possession for? Come on now. Think. Think. And a lot of you motherfuckers can't do that. A lot of you motherfuckers can't do that. Y'all don't use this. God gave it to you. Use it. Hey, Josh. Thank you, Ken. Use it. He gave it to you. Use it. They are not playing right now. They got a zero tolerance all summer. They sick of this shit. They sick of folks getting robbed. They sick of folks sitting here shooting shit up. They sick of folks sitting here, man, as soon as you walk out the bank, a motherfucker trying to take what you own. They sick of this shit. Folks are sick of this shit. I can tell you now. And I'm speaking from experience because I'm one of them. You're going to fuck around and you're going to run into the wrong one that carried. And you're going to meet that motherfucker that's going to send you to heaven or hell, one of the two. Some folks out here ain't scared to pull their shit. Real shit. Y'all keep playing. Y'all keep thinking that shit fun and games. It ain't no fun and game when your mama wearing all black to your funeral. That's real shit. Then she want to get on the news. No, fuck that. No, ma'am. No, no. Let's start being real with ourselves. Before anybody come for me, I'm half black. I'm speaking the goddamn truth. And it ain't just black people. It be white folks, Latinos. My child didn't do shit. Bitch, your child was a goddamn terror to the community. Stop it. Stop. I know what it was like growing up in these streets. Hell, I grew up in them. I did fuck shit. I did. It is what it is. I've asked for my forgiveness and I pray to God. I hope that the shit I've done didn't have long lasting effects on people because that wasn't my intention. Back then, I was a pillhead. No, I didn't sit here and rob folks and shit like that, but I knew how to scam a motherfucker. I did. I did. And I knew how to manipulate people into getting what I wanted out of the situation. I did. But the best thing I did was take my ass to rehab. And that's what's going on in these streets. A lot of our people are out here on that fentanyl, and they not. This all goes out the window when you sitting here thinking of the next high. You're thinking of the next. When can I get my next hit? I know, been there, done that. Used to chase that shit all day. I know. See, the thing was though, I took real 30s. I wasn't out here fucking with Finn and shit like. Nah, I wasn't playing with my life like that, and I wasn't snorting, shooting, smoking. I wasn't doing none of that. I would stick it under my tongue because you have a lot of people don't realize you have a lot of veins under your tongue. So, if you put it on your tongue, guess what? You'll get high faster and it'll last longer. Just saying. I'm telling you from experience. Do I promote it? No, I don't. Hell no. Oh shit, but a lot of people, thank you, Josh. I saw that. Thank you. A lot of people don't realize though, like that shit, a lot of our youth is misguided and lost. And I mean, I could talk till I'm blue in the face to them. They're not gonna listen. They have to experience that real loss. They have to have that epiphany. They have to have that turning moment. And everybody, it comes different. Like I got a homeboy that's still out here chasing 30s. And it's like I told him the other day, I was like, bruh, I see the potential in you, but the thing is, you don't see the potential in yourself. If you can hustle this hard to get 30s, then why the fuck can't you hustle this hard to stay clean? And then you don't only have you have to worry about, you have a preteen out here. When was the last time you took your child out and did anything? When was the last time you actually spent time with your child? When? And when he said almost 6 months ago, I got so mad I started cussing his ass out. And I was like, see, that's some foul ass shit. You letting stepdaddy play main daddy and you nah, bro, step the fuck up. He didn't have that son, you did. He know you, but he also know your ass out here fucked up. Is that something you want to? Is that something you really want your son to see his whole damn life? Because it's only gonna be a vicious ass cycle. And I hate to put that on anybody, but that's what it is. When you have addiction running through families, because addiction run through mine. I just lost a cousin, what, a month ago to fentanyl. They found him in the back of a car, balled up in a blanket, dead. Had another one get shot not too long ago. Exactly, Candy. This is the most important time in his life, and this is the role model you're being. This is what you showing your son. And I'm sorry, I have an issue with that. I do. Well, thank you, Denise. I mean, it's crazy as hell because we used to. It sounds bad, but like it was the running joke in the family. Like she had OD 20 times. We was like, man, she ain't going nowhere. But nah, this last time she went somewhere. I was like, well, at least you ain't got to worry about going to jail no more. At least you ain't got to worry about finding somewhere to stay. At least you know, you're finally at peace now. And that's how I had to look at it. Yeah, it's fucked up and it hurts, but that's really the only thing you can get from like solace that you can receive from that type of situation is they're no longer out here suffering. They're no longer out here chasing a high. They're no longer out here doing questionable ass things to get high. So it is. It is. And that's what's up, six. I'm proud of you. I'm Alcohol is one of the hardest. It is. Alcohol is one of the hardest because truthfully there really is no cure for that. There's not. They'll give you Valiums to help calm you down, but you'll have the shakes. You'll have, but I'm proud of you. Good job. Stay the course. Stay steady. There's gonna be times where you be like, man, I just want one hit, one, and sometimes you have to just walk away. Cause there have been so many times I've been like, bro, I just want to go get a damn 30 and get high, but then I'm like, everything I did would be a waste. Real shit. And I'd be throwing away. It'll be 4 years in October, so I'd be throwing away 3.5 years of sobriety over one pill, over one 60-second moment in my life that caused me to think like that. To put it in perspective, you're gonna let 1 minute of bad shit dictate to you and make you go get high. And that's one thing that has always stuck with me. Don't let 60 seconds of a bad experience, moment, situation ruin the other fucking 23 hours and 59 minutes you got. Do not let that 60 seconds ruin the other 23 hours and 59 minutes a day you have. Don't. That's just being honest. I had to learn, like, cause whoo, yeah. Hell, I almost had to break down this week, really, about Zeus, cause I was real deal stressed about him, and then when they told me $1,100, I almost fell the fuck out. And even then, I'm still finna have to take him back to the vet, and really don't even know how I'm gonna pay for it, but I'll figure it the fuck out. But cause I don't know, he's not going for that. He's not going for them eardrops. I told them from the jump before they sent him home. Does it have to be eardrops? Cause he's not gonna let me touch them. And they sent me home with eardrops. Well, guess what? Big Daddy ain't going, and Big Daddy is literally 115 pounds. So if you think I'm finna fight that big ass dog, uh. But people go through shit every day, and it's how you navigate that shit is what defines you. It's not the fucked up shit you've done. It's how you navigate it afterwards. Real shit. Yep, it was 1,100. I can show y'all the bill. The vet literally said, "Ma'am, you have a walking miniature horse." That was his exact words. And they had to sedate him because he wouldn't let them touch it either. Of course, I knew that. I was like, well, no shit. If he ain't gonna let his mama touch it, what makes you think he'll let you touch it? So, but he'll let me put the powder because he has a rash on the back of his head, and then he has a second rash that's popping up. He'll let me put the powder on the rashes, and he'll take the antibiotic pill. But when it comes to them eardrops, he's not going. I called my friend that runs a rescue. She's actually the one who helped me with a little bit when I rescued a little bit out of the snowstorm. And I'd asked her, I'm like, Miss Kathy, do you know of any other treatment that I possibly could get him? Because I'm not finna traumatize my dog just to give him no damn eardrops. I'm not. I don't want him feeling like every time I go to pet him that he think I'm gonna fuck with his ears or something. You know, I'm not trying to do that. And that's when she told me that they have a gel peel that they have to stick in the ear and it'll dissolve. And it'll dissolve over the 10 days. Now you will have to deal with like the gel oozing out, but you don't have to worry about trying to spray his ears. So I called my vet to see if they offered it. They said they would call me back, but they didn't call me back today. So I told Miss Kathy, if not, I'll probably just go to her vet and get it done because Zeus has been there before too. But I'm just trying to get him some relief because I know his inner ears are inflamed as hell. Um, the Benadryl ain't really helped. I gave him a Zyrtec today just to see if that would help. Seeing that his skin is really fucked up because it's more so his skin and his ears than just, you know, allergies. But so that's why I was really stressed about it because I thought, well, for one, I thought he had mange. That was one. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, if he has mange, he's been around the two girls. So, but he didn't. They was like, no, he has severe allergies. And with us being in the South, pollen count is so goddamn high, so he can't even be outside long. He'll start itching. I have gabapentin for that. I have some gabapentin that for the pain and for the to help stable him out. Because like right now, if I would have him out of the kennel, he would pace back and forth, and y'all would be hearing him whine. Like he'll literally whine back and forth, back and forth. When he had the surgery done Tuesday, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep at all. He kept waking me up all night, and I couldn't give him any more medicine because they had already gave him all the meds he needed. So, and they told me don't give him no more, so I didn't. So, but Wednesday night, I had to put him in the kennel. I was like, I can't do it another night. I'm damn near dead myself, sir. So, but every time we go outside, you can tell it's bothering him because he'll start fucking with it again. And I'm like, Bubba, leave it be. But that explains it explains a lot, and that explains why his sister is starting to do that shit too. So, because they're both from the same litter, even though they don't look like it, they're from the same litter. Zeus is 115 pounds. Callie is 65. Don't ask me how the hell that happened. I don't know what you. Okay, let me rephrase that. How do you need my help when I barely know what the fuck I'm doing on here? I just go. So what's up, algorithm? I want to know how to properly talk to a girl. She's my classmate. I really like her and didn't get any chance to talk to her whenever I tried to. I get anxious. What class are y'all taking together? What class are y'all taking together first? I want to know that. Cause see, you may can start up a conversation just through the class alone. But it just depends on what y'all are taking. Okay, so what are you going for? Do y'all have study groups? When you first tried to talk to her, did she respond at all? I would start there, honestly. I would make a study group. That's me though. I don't know. I've been out the game so damn long. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been celibate for 4 years. I ain't had a relationship in 4 years. I've been so happy single. When you go through 6 years of pure hell, you be glad when you got. She's an introvert. Hmm. Are you an introvert too? Y'all hear Fat Mama? She over here snoring her ass off, man. So both y'all are introverted. You get nervous talking to her. There you go. I would leave it on her desk. I would leave it, or where, like, if she sits in the same spot every class, I would leave it there. And if she asks who left it, that's when you step up. Well, algorithm, if you really like her, find out what she likes doing. Find out what candy she likes to eat. Find out. It's always the small things, and you'll probably hear this a lot. It's always the small things that matter. Real shit. It's not the big things. You can see her buy her a house, a car. Yeah, that's all cool. But do you know her favorite color? Do you know her favorite foods? Do you know her things like that? Have you paid attention to her, how she moves, and don't be stalkerish. Now, don't do that because we got too many goddamn stalkers in the world. Don't be stalkerish, but pay attention more. I would ask her, hey, what's your favorite candy? Or would you like to go start with lunch? Start with coffee. There are so many ways you can approach this. Sexy. Baby, she sleep like that daily. I'm telling y'all, ever since she got rescued, she man, look here. That she her attitude though, she's so damn goofy. She is. But when Callie's out, she has to be up because they will get the jacking, unfortunately. Yeah, don't put yourself out there like I mean, don't set yourself up for heartbreak. Simple. Put like she said, a flower, candy, something like that, and see if she's responsive to it. If she's not, she ain't the one for you, dog. Let me ask you this: like, is it a religious college that you're going to, or is it a college? Let me ask this: is it in the United States? Because y'all not being able to go out. Oh yeah, make sure you smell good. That's yeah. You look. You can't approach a female smelling like hot dog and ass. You can't. I'm sorry. It no. Mm-mm. And don't get that brute shit either. The shit your granddaddy used to wear. Do not get that shit. That shit does not smell good nowadays. Okay. I can give you a list. Polo black, polo blue, Nautica, Adidas smell good. Cool water for men smell good. Always smell good. Don't do that. Do not go to a woman smell. Although now, I will say, some women don't give a fuck what you smell like. If you gave them attention, they'll probably like it. But that's some women. But that's not probably the woman you want in your life. Real shit. That's just me being 100. I'm telling you what I know. Hey, bro, be careful. Because I know in India, y'all be having some. Be careful. And you know what I mean. Be careful, bro. Because you know you're not really supposed to be consorting with a girl at all unless it's marriage. And I know that's crazy as hell, but be careful with that. Josh, it's not about them liking us. It's just it's outlawed over there to the point where you'll die. They will stone you to death. So you have a lot of them that hide in the closet. I know. You have competition with jobs. That's why a lot of them come here to America to have a better life. Um, it's not it's not like if I went over there, I would have to be yeah. That's what I've heard. I used to do Uber a lot, and I had got quite a few college kids that were from India, and they told me that the job market over there sucks. It's so competitive that if you don't know somebody that knows somebody, you're probably going to be in a sweatshop. And yeah, you can go, and it's that's another thing that sucks. Like you can go over there and you can study and get all of these degrees over there, but as soon as you come to America, they don't mean a motherfucking thing. Kitty, you ain't shit. I told y'all I want to travel Europe. I wanted to, but I'm not talking about like Paris and the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that's on my bucket list, but I want to see the countryside. I don't want to go where the locals go. I mean, where the tourists go. I want to be where the locals are at. I want to be like, I'm not trying to mind. And then when I do it, I plan on taking 2 months off work because I'm sorry, you cannot go to Europe and visit it in a week. You can't. So I'm trying to like take 2 months off and do it. But that's my dream. Now, I want to go to like, I've always wanted to go Middle East, but I also know the Middle East different laws apply out there. And if I go out there like this, I ain't coming back. I know that. I know. Real shit. I already know I ain't coming back, y'all. They'll sit here, y'all be calling the embassy and some more shit. They'll never, because for one, I'm not, you got me fucked up. I'm not wearing what y'all want to make me wear. I'm not. So It sucks because I would love to go, but you know where you need to be and where you don't need to be. You know what I'm saying? There's like certain countries that are not friendly to gay, lesbians, transsexuals, etc. You know you're not welcomed there, so why would you push that button? Why would you try to go? Not being funny, I'm just being real. Oh, I know a few folks that went to Dubai, Saudi Arabia. Um, One of my homegirls, she went to Africa. She traveled Africa though. She didn't go to just one country. She would travel all through Africa and got to see a lot of shit, which I thought was cool. Like that's cool. You know, I love learning about other culture and history. I do. And it's interesting to see how like you're in India, but y'all have just as much issues as we have over here in America. A lot of people don't realize it. It's ass backwards here in America. It's fucked up, but it's true. No, I'm not from Africa. I'm born in the United States. I'm a mutt, as they call. I'm mixed with so much different shit that even my genealogy come back with probably 20 different goddamn nationalities on it. Real shit. Um, I know firsthand that I'm white, black, Irish, Scottish, Choctaw Indian, Cherokee Indian. We have some Blackfoot Indians. We have $5 Indians. And I know that's a racist term to some, but here in the South, like I have so many different much shit in my family. I'm so mixed. It's just I'm a mutt, bro. I'm a mutt. Well, here's the thing, algorithm. What happened is, and I'll own it. I say it all the time, and a lot of people on here tell you, I'll own it. My generation made it okay to be junkies. We did. We made it okay to be junkies. We made it okay to be um, active pill heads, active meth heads, active whatever drug you want. That was my generation. We did that. I remember back in the day, and I'm gonna keep saying this. We used to hide our drug use. We used to hide it. You would take your ass to the bathroom or go to your room or something, and you would hide it back there. Now I literally seen it, and folks been talking about it. If you look it up, there was a rapper on a blog. He was it's on YouTube. They was breaking down to 30, which is Percocets. Well, it might have been Percocet. We don't know if it was real. It could have been fake. It could have been fentanyl because a lot of these pills right now is fake as fuck because the government has been cracking down on pain pills. A lot of folks ain't getting them like they used to. You literally see them breaking the 30 down with the dollar bill and everything. You see them take the straw. No, they didn't get a straw. I know folks that break it down with straws and snort through straws. They took the dollar bill, rolled it up, and snorted it on camera. On camera. My generation did that. We fucked it up for the next kids. We made it okay to be a goddamn Xanax junkie, Percocet junkie, meth junkie, fentanyl junkie. We did that. Am I proud of it? No. But I'm going to own my shit. Healthcare is expensive. It is. Dude, it literally just costs $1,100 just to take my fucking dog to the vet. That's my dog. My dog. You know how much I spent for a broken heel and countless doctor visits? Just take a wild guess. Minimum $7,000 between the x-rays, the medication, the MRIs, all of that. Yeah. And that was after my insurance took everything out. I still had to come up with $7,000 out of pocket. Then, y'all, you, do you know how hard it is to stay sober when you got a fucking broke foot and you're in so much goddamn pain and you just want to take a pain pill to ease it, but you know good and damn well you can't? I was over here going through. They sent me home with fucking pink panties. I ain't gonna lie, I had to make phone calls. Hey, come get this shit out of my hand because it's dangerous right now for me. It's dangerous right now for me. Come get this shit. And somebody had to come get them. I couldn't. I couldn't. But that shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hard. It was. Shit, it would have been the same over. No, hell no. Arkansas just as bad, bro. It's like running bear. Arkansas so fucked up right now. They just found like 400 dogs or something. They're putting out calls to all rescues and all fosters in surrounding areas because they ended up having 2 meals that got busted back to back. Literally. So Arkansas is so fucked up right now, they're full to the brink. Fuck Josh. Hey Patronus. Oh shit. But nah, real shit. They had to they had some major shit go on in Arkansas. So their vets is just as full right now. Vets like they make their man one shot. Now true enough, I will say it equals out because here's the thing. The Heart Pro 12 shot is $230. But here's the thing. I need you to do the math. Pay $230 one time up front, and that protects your dog from heartworms for the rest of the year. Or you can get the Semprica and pay $50 a month for that. Plus, you have to take your dog to the vet every month and get the dog weighed. So you do the math. Do you come out better doing the one shot? Or do you come out better doing the pill once a month and having to drive up to the vet and get the dog weighed every month? So I pay $230 for one shot and then turn around. That's what I'm saying. So I just rather get the one shot. Because you're going to end up paying at the end of the year, you're going to end up with almost $650 worth of shots. So, have a good one, Bo. They still on summer running bear, but here's the thing. They are so picky with their times now. I know exactly because my grandma used to take all her animals there, and my mama used to take our dogs there when I was a little younger. They're still there. The issue is now though that ever since the vets have changed and ever since they're not affordable anymore. They're about just the same as anybody else in this city. No, I like shit. Ah, man, look here. If y'all think I just had $1,100 just laying around for a dog, I didn't. I didn't. I had to make phone calls for that. But I wasn't gonna keep having him suffer. I wasn't. I'm not that person. I'm not gonna like my daddy said, you crazy as hell. Nah, fuck that. If y'all would have saw what I was seeing, y'all would have understood why I went ahead and did it. So I made phone calls, figured it out, and because I didn't have $1,100 up front. I didn't. When he told me that, I almost fucking fainted. But then you're sitting here telling me, well, come up with this money or we're going to send your dog home, but he's not going to have any relief. No, bro. No. They're so hard to find nowadays and come by. That's why I had called Miss Kathy because Miss Kathy, she had helped me previously, and I wasn't calling her to like, hey, can you pay for this? I was really calling her to get her opinion because I know with them eardrops, he's not going for that shit. But um, and that's what took me so long to get on the live tonight. I'll post the pictures. The mama cat that I had told y'all about last time that we had rescued their kittens. I had told my neighbor Mo, I said, she's pregnant again. He was like, no, she ain't. I said, yes, the fuck she is. She showed up tonight with her baby. So we got to figure out a situation for her. Because my dogs will kill her kitten. So, and I can't have that on my head. So, you the one coming all over here in my way. You. What nosy? You Max ain't talking to you. That's all that is. I have somewhere to get her fixed. It's gonna cost $50 to get her fixed, and with the shit I got going on with Zeus right now, I'm sorry, my dog comes first. Um, but there is a place I can get her spayed at for $50 because it's actually once again Miss Kathy, her stepdaughter works at a vet, and they did one of the boys. See, we tried to catch all of the females over here and got them spayed and neutered, but unfortunately we wasn't able to catch her, and she's the main one that keeps popping out litters. And but we do have a place to send her. It's just getting the money together for it to get it done because Mo ain't finna do it. So they put out they actually put out an alert. Mass did. They said that the ticks are so bad here in Tennessee to make sure you check your dogs. Look in between their paws and all of that because ticks have been bad this year. See, well, that's like Kitty. They do this. We have what they call Memphis Spay, and they'll do a $20 spay. But the problem is they're always booked up 6 months out. So it's you can sit here and try to. By that time, you'll have 30 more goddamn litters that's done popped up. But so far, we've only seen one kitten. She. We don't know yet because I ain't looked at it. I ain't seen it, so I don't know. I know some people struggle trying to figure out if it's a girl or a boy, but I usually can tell. Because I was able to label all three of the ones we had called previously. I was like, that's a boy, that's a boy, that's a girl. That was like, damn, how did you look? After a while, but um they're so far booked out that. But I knew I when I seen her ass that last time. It was a few weeks ago. I said she's pregnant, Mo. No, she ain't. I said yes, she is. That belly dropping. Look, and sure shit. He called me today. That's why I was late. And he's like, "Man, you're not gonna believe this." I said, "What?" He was like, "She got a she got a baby." I told you. I told you. No, I don't have cats, but I used to have cats. I know cats like the back of my hand, just like I know my damn dogs. I know. No, she is the neighborhood hoe. She is shit. I be she the neighborhood hoe. That's what me and him just was talking about. I said, man, she the neighborhood top done, cause she done got pregnant from the cat on the back street. She got pregnant by the cat on this street. Now you done got pregnant by the cat on the street over there. Like, pray for little baby. Pray for. But no, like it's like I told Mo, I said we need to try to catch her because what's gonna end up happening is we gonna fuck around one day and we gonna come outside and they're gonna be ganging up on her, and that's what you don't want to see. Like that type of shit. Mm-mm. Nope, it's bad. I don't know if y'all ever seen a gang grape of a cat, but that shit can be horrible. So I told him, I was like, bro, she gotta go. Cause he was like, man, we could take her. I said, I'm not finna take her nowhere else. I'm finna go get her ass fixed, and I'm bringing her back. And if her owners got something to say about it, guess what? Kiss my ass and suck my rubber dick. That's how I feel. Cause if you gave a fuck about your animal, she wouldn't be outside and not spayed. Period. When my girls wasn't spayed, you think I had them running free? First of all, can't no dogs be up, and that's another thing. Goddamn poodle ran up on me the other day, and I'm like, bitch, if I would have had Zeus with me, your dog would be dead. But let my dogs be out, man. 25 calls being, your dog's out. No, it ain't. That ain't my fucking dog. I'm looking at my dogs. They be swearing up and down my dogs be out. I'm like, no, the fuck they not. I'm not irresponsible like y'all. I don't let my dogs walk without leashes and collars and they tags on. Sorry. If my dogs are outside, guess what? I'm right there with them. And 9 times out of 10, they're on a leash. Because, like, that poodle. That poodle runs up on Zeus and he's on a leash and something happened. Sorry. It's in the bylaws. You have to have your dogs on a leash. My dog didn't know what that little ass dog was finna do. Would I let him willingly fuck it up? No, but should have the dog on a leash. That's all I know to tell you. Memphis does have a leash law. This condo, the bylaws have a leash law. They don't have a ban on dog breeds, but they do have a leash law. Because we have to be responsible owners, and I get it, running bear, because accidents do happen. I get that. Accidents do happen. But with me being with me owning 3 pits, I have to be hyper vigilant with my dogs because there's already a stigma surrounding them. Like, it hurt my heart Tuesday. They sitting here asking me, now mind you, do you think I would bring a 115-pound dog to the vet if I felt like he was a threat to you or any other dog in here? Don't you think I would have muzzled him? Is he friendly? What you mean? Y'all have taken care of him since he was a puppy. What are you talking about? Like, that one you ain't got to worry about. Believe it or not, the 115-pound one you ain't got to worry about. It's this one you got to worry about. This one. Yeah, you. Yeah, that one you have to worry about. She's the one that'll flip on your ass. Ain't that right, mama? There she gone. Not my face, girl. Not my face. But it's this one you have to worry about. She's the one that has to be muzzled when she go out. That one. She's the one that, yeah, she that bitch. She is. That's the one you gotta worry. And she's the one that's 60 pounds. She's the smallest out of all of them. And there go her brother. That's the one you have to worry about. Him, he a big ass baby. No. No. Pit. All three of them. That's what I said, man. If your poodle run up on me, I hate to be that person, but this one ain't no stopping her. The last time she got to fighting, it was with a little bit. I literally had to throw this one out the door because she wasn't stopping. She did not stop. She kept going. I literally had to pick her up and throw her in the backyard and close the door. That's the one you have to worry about. Him, he a big ass baby. He's now if you come in my house, that's different. Cause that day that girl walked in my house, she thought it was the Airbnb. Baby. That girl crying in the middle of the street. Please don't let them bite me. Well, you shouldn't have walked your ass in my house. Shit. If they do, you the one who let them out. I called them. They came. Then the dude that was in the truck with her, you gonna mate him? Nope. The fuck? He's so big, I know. People was offering me $1,200, $1,400. I had one dude offer me $3,000 for Zeus. I'm not giving y'all my goddamn dog. Get the fuck out of here. But it's crazy as hell how people think it's all of them are bad. Not all of them are bad. Just some are bad rays. Like right now, she's calm. She chilling. As long as I'm loving on her, she cool. You come in my house though, well, shit happens. I don't know what to tell you. Exactly. Like that day that girl walked in my house, man, she went flying. Callie let out a bark. She went flying. Next thing you know, the girl is standing in the middle of the street crying. Please get your dogs. Please get them. Cal, Zeus, come out here. They came right on. Yeah, that's why I'm like, hell no, you're not getting my damn dog, bro. Fuck out of here. The dog was given to me. I had just lost my pit, and it was a situation of where they needed to go to a good home. And I wasn't ready for another dog, truthfully. I wasn't. Like, I literally had just lost my pit 2 weeks prior, and that was my baby. Henny was my baby. That was my rock. And they needed a home, and that's how I ended up with these two. And it's been like that ever since. And then, like I said, a little bit ended up at my house during a snowstorm. Somebody dumped her in the neighborhood. It was literally 1 degrees outside, and she's a fucking pit. She ain't gonna survive. So, okay, that's enough rubs right now, Mama. That's enough. I love you though. She like, fuck all that. Fuck them folks. Love on me, Mama. Oh shit, but actually, it's about time I need to get off here because I gotta give him his second round of medicine. He has to take medicine twice, 2 times daily, and oh, baby, one thing for one, that's all I have. Like, yeah, I have family, but they in another state, so my dogs is all I have. And they're my babies. Like right now, for their safety, 2 of them are locked up. With Zeus being sick, like I said, he'll stress, pace, and whine and cry, and he won't sleep. So I have him in the kennel right now. He's usually not in the kennel. He's usually free. But to keep down on his anxiety, I have him locked up. And then when she's out, little bit can't be out because they will get the jacking. So I rotate it out. She'll be out, and then a little bit'll be out, and like Zeus is cool with both of them. He can be out with both of them. But the 2 girls, they will get the jacket. So that cost me a pretty ass vet bill too. Um, Callie had got her a little bit across the chest, and a little bit had got Callie on the paws. Both of them had to have stitches. So I ain't gonna say there was a clear winner of that one. They both got fucked up during that fight. So after that, and I felt like some of it was my fault. Um, they would tangle up when I first got them, but when I broke my heel, what happened was my mama had came over that day and she was like, "Let them out." And I'm like, "Mama, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch their body language. Callie will show you when she's about to do some fuck shit." And I don't think my mama was paying attention. I really don't. Next thing you know, I hear my mama hollering. Mind you, I'm in a fucking cast up to my knee, okay? I'm upstairs. I don't know how the fuck I got down the steps without my crutches, because I got down them steps, came around the corner because they was in the living room, actually the den, trying to go out the back door. So once I came down the stairs, I still had like another 10 feet to go. I hopped my ass through that hallway, and I literally did a tuck and roll. I grabbed Callie, tucked her in my arm, and we went rolling in the floor to separate them. And then I ended up throwing her outside because she kept trying. She was like, "Bitch, you got me so fucked up." So, and that's how. After that, I said, we're not finna test that no more. We're not, because I ended up having to take both of them to the vet. Cost hundreds of dollars for. I It was just a moment, and I knew better. I knew better, but listen to my mama. I got them. No, you don't. And that's what I be telling her. I was like, you don't know my dogs like I do. Like, I know when Callie's up to no good, just like I know when Zeus is doing fuck shit, but he don't do fuck shit. It be Callie. And a little bit, because a little bit she be instigating too. Like, like you said, Kitty, both of them, they some shit starters, man. Real shit. Both of them. Yeah, you said you a shit starter. You smiling, huh? Shit starter. I know. Baby kids, you right? But no, I just want to tell y'all that crazy shit and why I've been missing, because Zeus had a whole damn allergy outbreak and back and forth to the vet and all of that good stuff, and well, horrible shit. I ain't even gonna say it's good because $1,100 later and he still ain't fixed. But But I thought that shit was crazy about that dude that committed a rape. And with him being an MPD officer, guess what? 1 year probation, that's all you get. But little bit my ass, I'd be under the jail. They be talking about 20 to life or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I gotta get them outside and start his medicine, his second round, so he'll stop whining because he's starting to be a crybaby now. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Big Daddy. I'm talking about you, but I'm about to get you. But y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all hanging in with me to the trolls. Thank y'all for trolling the fuck out of me. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for interacting with my chat. Hey, it's always appreciated, but y'all are still some dick riders. And why the fuck my sexual orientation matter to y'all is weird as fuck. But I digress. Y'all have a good night. Peace.